the final group stage match and the final game to decide the fate of these two sides. Winner takes all it is, and for a day that has provided us with mixed results, a win on the one hand, a draw on the other, it's now time for our final game of match day 6 of the 2026 Value Jet Cup. This preseason tournament holding here at the Remo Start Stadium in Ikenne, proudly sponsored by Value Jet Airline, one of Nigeria's most reliable and trusted airline companies. Well, you've witnessed Doma United's 1-0 loss to Rivers United, and as well as the Bahrain draw between Shooting Stars and Inter Lagos. And right before our eyes, and this very stage, it's Abia Warriors against Remo Stars, two teams who are battling for a place in the semi-finals. You're welcome to the broadcast today and the final for the group stage. My name is Samuel Bamishebi. I'll be your match day commentator. You've enjoyed the voice of Mike the Pundit in the first game alongside Samuel Areo, and Mike the Pundit alongside Christopher Emeyono in the second game. Well, on this one, it's going to be myself, Samuel Bamishebi, Sammy Bam, on social media, and alongside me is going to be Christopher Emeyono. Remo Stars have 6 points from 3 games, 2 wins and a loss in the opening game against Sporting Lagos. And Abia Warriors have 4 points currently. They've got a win, they've got a draw against Rivers United, and they've also suffered defeat in the competition to Sporting Lagos. Rivers United currently have 6 points, and that pushes Abia Warriors into 5th position. A win for Abia Warriors here will send them into the top 4. And what that does is it destroys the goal difference for Remo Stars, and Remo Stars will lose out on making the final 4 if they lose the game here to Abia Warriors. However, a win for Remo or a draw sees them through to the next round alongside Rivers United and then Sporting and Rangers, who are top 2 already. So for Abia Warriors, it's an outright win that they need. For Remo Stars, all they need to do is avoid defeat, and the pathway to doing that is what they will get onto now. Here we go, take 2, kick off, and we get finally underway in the final group game of the 2026 Value Jet Cup. It's been an immensely interesting competition, and today it's Eclipse for the group stage. We'll wait for the final 3 games of the competition, the semi-finals and then the final. Here's how the teams line up today for Abia Warriors. It's Ifeanyi Awa in goal, Emmanuel Obuagu, Tochuku Stephen, Israel Joseph, Efimi Insi, Oshimaga Duke in the midfield, Shea Oguntayo, Shadrach Asiebu, Emmanuel Ini, Chidibere Nachi, and Ikoy Eta, who already has a goal in this competition. And Taiwo Cole already quickly showing his skill. Remo Stars come forward, it's Peter, cuts inside, has support on the outside if he makes use of it, goes into the midfield, thinks about lining up a strike. It was straight at the goalkeeper. It was off target really from Buluwatife. Orelua Agbela it is. But here's how Remo Stars line up. Okemute Mate Mute is in goal. Ayola Kasali, Akinyele Ahmed, Celestine Peter, as Buluwatife Adams, they complete the back 4. Abdullahi Musa in the midfield, just in front of the defense.
Inside of Abia Warriors, will be tested against pace and a lot of trickery and a lot of explosiveness. For the Remo Stars boys, they will need they will be testing themselves against experience, control, you know, and stages of moments from Abia Warriors players. So it's going to be a very interesting game to watch out for. And you can see there Abia Warriors players speeding off the Remo Stars boys.
Both sides have shown how they want to play, building up from the back, patience in it. Here's Taiwo Cole. Turns away from his man. And the referee will take some time to check on the man who's down. He should be good to carry on. Chidebere Nachi. A quick reminder that it's winner takes all in this game, or a point for Remo Stars. That is going to be enough to get them into the next round. Lovely touch from Taiwo Cole. His pass is just too heavy, trying to find Peter up front. For Remo Stars, who will be preparing for the Nigerian National League season, that hasn't been decided when the league is going to start. This is surely a very good tune-up test for these young boys, especially with a good mix and good blend of some of the new players that they've got. Here they come forward on the left-hand side, releases the first pass. Now Bearers gain possession, but the quick pressing from Remo Stars have won them the ball back. Abdullahi. Naviera is trying to repeat the same press, but Remo Stars boy trying to play through it. They give away possession. Abiawas come forward, need to be very careful, and it's a big chance now. They have sight of goal. Let's fly straight out the goalkeeper. Ahmed Mahmoud was trying to find his second goal in the competition.
Sloppiness from the Abia Warriors defender there. And Ahmed Mahmoud made no mistake. Rushed onto the loose ball there. Ricocheted off him and took his shot well taken straight into the hands of our winning there the second. Take to gather it all. But that's good pressure from Remo Stars. You said young boys, and they definitely are showing the sugar rush, and the energy level is so high from the boys. So Abia Warriors need to be very concentrated all 90 minutes. If not, they would have to pay for their sloppiness and flat-footedness.
It's Abia who are going to try to come out from the back. Not really had so much joy playing out from the back in this particular game in the opening 5 minutes. They've failed to play through that press at the moment, especially from behind, except when they pick up loose possession from the midfield. Seems to be a problem with the referee. I was having a word with Anastasio, the man on the dugout for Abia Warriors as it stands, the assistant coach. And play resumes for Abia Warriors. I go all the way back. He's centre back pairing of Emmanuel Obuagu and Tochuku Stephen. Oh, lovely touch from Nachi there. Ahmed gives it away. Unachi has sights at goal. It's brilliant. It's a gift, but it's brilliant. From Chidibere Unachi, who puts Abia Warriors in front in the opening 10 minutes of this game. Giveaway, and giveaway well taken by Abia Warriors.
Like I said, tests for the Remo Stars boys against when to take moments, and that moment was well taken by Unachi. And that's how you show experience against young boys. Unachi didn't have a good season at Shooting Stars, but definitely back on familiar soil, familiar team, familiar partners. Just look at that again. Got the ball at the touchline. Thought he had lost it, but went on. Just a moment of loss of concentration there from the defender. And actually stole it off, ricocheted off him, and blasted it into the roof of the net. Keeper had no chance in that one.
It was a proper finish from Chidibere Unachi. Peter is on side. There's Mahmoud running on the outside. Now Ty will call. Abdullahi turning and twisting and looking for a pass. Eventually finds it. Good patience in the build up. Here's Peter. There's Ahmed, the skipper. Remo Stars have to find something in them. It's not the first time they've gone behind in the game. They did so against Sporting Lagos. But the one successful time they've come from behind in this tournament is the game against Shooting Stars. Came from a goal down to win that one 2-1. Ahmed. Peter. Great pass. Cole. It's Peter Oyeniro, goes back. Peter again. Lovely nutmeg. Gets past his marker, stays on his feet, wins a free kick eventually from the challenge from the goal scorer. Chidibere. Well, this is exactly how Abia Warriors wanted to start, to get a goal as early as possible. And they found the back of the net. And now they have to protect their lead and maybe double it. Free kick. And two standing over it. It's going to be Peter Celestin. Yes, it's Peter into the danger area. It's headed out by Siebu. And Peter goes back to Okemute in goal. Goes long looking for Laliko Malik. And with already 2 goals in the tournament, had one against Shooting Stars. Ahmed Akinyele. He's already vastly experienced for Remo Stars. He's come through the ranks and now he's a dominant figure in the centre-back pairing for Remo Stars.
Definitely one of the stars made here in Ikene, the Remo Stars and Beyond Limits Football Academy. Like you said, rose through the ranks, got a lot of experience in the MPFL. He's also an MPFL winner, so he's got the league title to his name. So he definitely knows all about winning the title and being in the title race. Before they won it, they were second and third. So he definitely knows all about it, and he's definitely going to lead this team, hopefully back to the MPFL, having a very good season in the NNL when it begins next season.
Abia is closing the pocket of spaces that Remo Stars are trying to exploit in the centre back. Abia has come forward on the right hand side. They're not a team that wants to caress the ball a little too much. They want to get the job done and the business done. Is offside. Flag goes up.
And I think that's what has been the difference between the two teams so far in the first 12 minutes. Remo Stars one-touch football, wanting to try and pass the ball into the box before they take their chance at goal. For Abia Warriors, like you said, they're not romancing the ball, just want to move the ball, smash and grab it, and that has given them a goal in the first 10 minutes. So it seems to be working for them. For Remo Stars, they might just need to change or tweak it a little bit and approach goal more direct than they have done so far.
Well, this tournament has shown us a lot about managers and sticking to their style of play, irrespective of what the outcome is at that point in time. Sporting Lagos did it a lot against Rivers United. Here's Oreolua. His pass is a little too short and the flag goes up. Yeah, was offside.
Yeah, definitely went early there. Lovely interchange of passes in the middle of the park into the final third part. But Ahmed Mahmoud just too early to move into that strike position, and it was definitely caught offside.
Remo Stars again in possession. They look to keep on trying to create something. Peter Oyenira, it's a good pass. And his cross is blocked. Corner kick to Remo Stars. Peter just making that darting run.
Peter making the darting run, but Inachi tracked him all the way down to ensure he didn't get the cut back at the byline. Inachi, the goal scorer, but definitely very involved in defending for each team.
The corner comes in. And it's a Remo Stars header. And it's a header that has gone wide by Mahmoud. First quarter of an hour played. Abia Warriors 1, Remo Stars 0. Chidebere Nachi, the goal scorer for Abia Warriors. Awa. Trying to Abia Warriors. They go all the way back. Tochiku. A good pass forward, now they come front. We've got one in the box, one running in as well. Ahmed gets a touch, it's cleared by Abdullahi. And that touch from Ore wasn't clean. Abia Warriors have a chance to come again. Skips past his man, he goes down, screams, and the referee gives a free kick. It was right in front of the referee, so he definitely would have seen it there.
More like the referee brought into the scream. But that was lazy football from Ore, and you could hear the fans. As soon as his pass went off, they all knew there was something wrong with the pass, and it was just lazy football from him, and it's cost his team a free kick in a great position for Abia Warriors. And if they take this, Remo Stars with 2 goals down, and they definitely will be having the mountain to climb from there.
Free kick. Abia Warriors over the wall and over the bar as well. Wasn't going to trouble the goalkeeper at all. Oh, the name of the goalkeeper. And every time I see his first name, I just want to mention the second name that is popular. Kemute Oda. And Remo Stars have a chance to break again. Too quick, too hurried in the pass. And they give it away. He finds clearance, looking for Nachi. Can't find him. Coming on the left hand side again. And the clearance is out of play by Emmanuel Obagu.
I know Remo stars are looking for an equalizer, but I do think Coach Olumide should be instructing them to be a little bit calm on the ball right now. You're rushing it, and rushing makes you make mistakes, and we've seen a lot of mistakes so far, misplaced passes here and there in the past few minutes.
It's a long ball forward. Is one. He needs to keep the ball and bring others into play. He's done just that at the moment. Good turning by Shadrach. Now Nachi, the goal scorer, is dispossessed by Orel Lua. And it's Abdullah to bring it forward for Remo Stars. Olaliko gives it away. He's trying to make something happen for himself. Abia always come forward on the right hand side. Has one in the center, waiting for it. Does a little too much, runs into traffic, is able to keep possession. And he's robbed off the ball. Duke Ushimaga. And Remo Stars can build again. Musa Abdullahi. Malik. Ahmed Akiele. Crossfield pass, looking for a brilliant ball up front. And Peter just coming off was that challenge from Tochuku. Definitely wasn't going to be a penalty. The fans were screaming.
Definitely not. Fans who always lurch for everything that comes their way, especially when the team is behind. But good recovery from the left back of Abia Warriors there. Definitely not a penalty. And I think that's one thing Remo Stars should do more. Try to put the ball behind the Abia Warriors defense. The players have got more pace and more speed than the Abia Warriors players. So it's something they should try to do more.
Been very high up the pitch, the centre backs for Abia Warriors. So there's definitely a lot of space to explore for Remo Stars. Should they try it? Because every time they switch the ball to the right, that runner has always got space and time to pick up the ball. Abdullahi. Cole once again. Not Palmer. Here's Ahmed. Orel Oluwagbela. Malik. It's Taiwo Cole. Now making use of the patience build up from the Stars. Peter gives the ball away. Yeah, the touch was heavy. And Archie, good skill and able to find Tochiku. Turns inside Duke. And Abia is now have possession. Guntayo. This is Nachi. Steps inside, drops a shoulder, and eventually had to go down from the touch. It was a late one, but it means that he certainly felt it. And he thought he could carry on, but
yeah, he definitely felt something after escaping past his marker there. And now he's calling for the medics, and he looks like he's struggling. There, Chidebere Nachi, scorer of the all the goals in this game. And it's been a really good outlet for Abia Warriors on the left side. He's been trickery, he's been clinical, of course, and also helping out in defense. So it's going to be a big miss if eventually he gets to be substituted from this infringements that he has. And it's really been an interesting game. I think more interesting than the game between Shooting Stars and Inter Lagos. Both set of players have shown freshness, explosiveness, trickery, speed, agility. So we should be expecting more of that in the next 70 minutes. It's good that we are here at the 2026 Value Jet Cup, because you can't get this anywhere else.
Best preseason tournament in Nigeria as it stands. And Onachi might have a problem continuing. It seems like he's come off really bad from the tackle. And they will hope that the worst case scenario, he's back in time for the season. It's a free kick to Abia Warriors. Israel Joseph standing over it. Only 3 players to aim at in the box, and it's into the hands of Okemute.
And looking at the midfield trio of Abia Warriors, Shadrach Ashiebu, Duke Ashimaga, and Shayi Oguntayo, those are 3 players that have got good experience in the MPFL. Shayi was with Aqua United, Shadrach, Enugu Rangers, Duke has played in about 2-3 clubs, Rivers United, Sunshine Stars, Eyimba. So they've got quality in the middle of the park.
And their quality was tested. Good clearance from Emmanuel Ini. Remo Stars having to build again as they've tried to do for 100th time in the game. Taiwo hits Malik. Cuts inside and looks to bend it. But that effort was straight at Ifeanyi in goal.
Way better than what we've seen so far from Remo Stars. Cuts back onto his favorite foot. Didn't bother to. Didn't dally in along there at the edge of the box. Just took a direct route to the goal. Maybe more call. Could have beaten Ifeanyi a while, but that was way better. Trying to get the equalizer.
Emmanuel Obagu. And the pass forward for Shayi Oguntayo. Remo Stars, Peter Oyinura again on the right hand side. Cuts to his left. Ore needs support. And he's just a little angry with his teammates for not making a run. It's come off the hand of Shayi Oguntayo. It's a free kick. Remo Stars restart play quickly. Chance to send the ball into the box. They've got bodies running in. It's Ore who hits it on the volley. Wasn't going on target, but took a deflection off the Abia Warriors man. And was closer to goal than it was to the corner side, and he's gone out for a corner kick.
Quick thinking from the free kick. The Remo Stars player, Abia was still complaining over the ball. Remo Stars, they just took the free kick, shot password to the far side. Lovely cut back to find Ore. Didn't take his volley well, but was lucky to get a ricochet for a corner kick. And now back to Inachi, who's on the deck again. It does look like it will not be able to continue in this game. Looks like he got a kick in the knee. That's really looking bad for him and Abia Warriors. And it's been such a delight to watch in the past 25 minutes. So let's hope that the medics. Oh, he's looking like he won't be able to continue. It does look like he won't be able to continue now.
Kicks and hits on the knees are always having a ripple effect. Comes back on that same day, so it will take some time to get back from it. Idris Alonga is the man to replace him. And he certainly will be disappointed. He's been very lively. Remo Stars have been lively as well with the build-up. Connor comes in. Roger's header. They go all the way back to Kemute. Remo starts to build again. Ahmed. Musa Abdullahi. Cool. Abdullahi is put under pressure, skips away from 2, and it's a brilliant pass to Mahmoud. And they still get possession. Good pass out to Peter. Celestine crosses inside. And Abia is defending for their lives. Free kick to Remo Stars, who have been piling up the pressure, especially on this right hand side.
They've really used the runs of Peter well on this near side, the Remo Stars. Israel Joseph has really been helped by Nachi, who's been subbed off due to injury, but now it's left to see if Alunga will be able to do the same as Nachi, because Peter is really running riot against Israel in this game. Peter versus Israel. Really going to be a good matchup in the next half an hour.
Free kick to Remo Stars. They're taking his just 2 standing over it. Peter. Crosses cleared. Remo Stars will have to try again. It's a long ball forward, looking for Peter once again. It's that same battle. Crosses it first time. Lakon brings it down. Has a chance to swing his boot at it. Good contact, just not the right direction on it.
He didn't have time enough to sort his feet out to get a clear kick off the ball there, but that was good play. Good change of passing range from Ahmed Akinyele to find Peter at this next side again, and he's won the ball again. He's really causing a lot of trouble with the space.
And here they come forward. On time, Taiwo Cole was bursting with pace. And the altitude of these boys to walk, they have gone about duty ever since going behind, is one that has interested the fans, and the goal will even interest them more. Finally, the hard work has paid off. The header at the back post, the danger boy again. He's knocked on the door, it's opened up, it's Ahmed Mahmoud, and Remo Stars are level in the game.
They were always knocking. Lovely quick corner kick taken there into the far post. All Abia Warriors defenders were just ball watching. No one marking anyone there. The goalkeeper was in no man's land as well. Ahmed Mahmoud. And that was, Sammy, funny thing, that is his 3rd header in this game. And the third time lucky Ahmed Mahmoud has got the equalizer for Remo. So they've been knocking, and finally the door has opened. 1-1, game on.
A really deserved lead. They've been the better side before going down and after going behind as well. And they've shown the right character and the right enthusiasm to get back on level terms. And just as I was saying, that they've shown the right character before scoring, and how the fans were applauding every of their action and reaction as well. They got the goal immediately. That's the reward for hard work. And sometimes it might be more work without anything to show for it, but they've got something now. Abia Warriors with a big chance now in the box. They come back out. It's a weak effort from Israel. And the defender needs to be careful there. Free kick. So Peter is brought down. Now the fans are now enjoying this one very, very well. And they'll say this is what they came to watch.
Definitely, this is what they came to watch. Remo Stars scoring goals, playing good football, beautiful football, like they know Remo Stars and BLMA Football Academy to play. So this is what they came to watch, definitely. For Abia Warriors now, they have to get themselves back into this game. They've lost Nachi, who has been the life wire for them. Now they need somebody else to rise up into the occasion. If not, I really feel Remo Stars will take it from there henceforth.
Let's have a look at what the table says. Ikoi Eta, first off, with possession on the left hand side, gets past his man, cuts inside, and unable to get past the second. Guntayo shoots from distance. It was a good hit. The goalkeeper save.
Scott Duncan, Guntayo. Wade knows how to take those long ranges.
And the transition from back to front for Remo Stars has been absolutely quick and very electric. Shea to the man who's just come on. Duke goes back to the centre back, and Abia Warriors go the long road, and the flag goes up. Yeah, I was talking about the table. Sporting Lagos already picked a first spot in the semi-finals. So they've got 10 points, 3 wins and a draw, no defeats. And the offside flag goes up against Etal, who thought he's timed that run in between the defenders. Rangers International second with 9 points, already taking another spot. Remo Stars currently on 7 points, and that leaves them in third based on how the game currently is. Rivers United with 6 points, currently fourth. They picked up 3 draws and a win. That has helped them to where they are currently. The win today against Toma United. And in fifth is Abia Warriors at the moment with 5 points. So if Abia Warriors want to get past this stage, they need to go back in front. And it's just like a final day of the league magic where the table keeps shifting, and that's what we've seen here. We've seen Abia Warriors go into third and Remo Stars in fourth. We've seen Rivers United occupy the fourth position, and now we see Remo Stars in third, Rivers United fourth, Abia Warriors fifth. I mean, this game has more drama for us, Chris.
Definitely. Winner takes it all. A draw for Remo knocks out Abia Warriors, and I'm not sure the Umuchineke boys are ready to go home right now. So it's going to be a lot to watch out for in the next hour in this game. And somewhere, somehow, Rivers United will also be hoping the result goes in their favour.
Shea. Yes, Ikoi goes down, finds the pass to Shea. And looking for that switch of play. Alamilekan will bring it forward. And switches play to Peter. Cuts inside. Good first time touch. Peter once again looking for the space to shoot. He opens up eventually. Cuts back onto his right and just delays a little too much. Duke steps in for Abia Warriors. Here they come. Efimi Inti. Shei. Oguntayo. Ooh. Would have been clean. Would have been clean, that one. From Madonge. And a play for a throw-in. And the young man, he's walked his socks off, obviously. Celestine Peter.
The pace of the game is definitely exhausting for both set of players, but you know what? They'll keep at it.
That's what they do. Good first touch from Malik. Malik takes his man on, runs all the way to the byline, keeps it in play. The cross comes in! It almost turned into his own net. And Abia Warriors just so lucky.
They were rattled by the change of pace from Malik there. Slowed down first time, picked it up on the second thought, and the two Abia Warriors defenders thought they could stop him, but the change of pace just was too much for them, and he almost ended up in the back of the net for them.
Emmanuel Obaku would have scored an on goal, delayed pass, but still in possession. Brings it down on the chest and wins the throw-in. Steven finds Duke. It's a free kick. It's been a very, very lively first half that has flown by.
We have just 7 minutes.
Just 7 minutes to go in this half, plus stoppages. Duke, good cross. And the defense does their job. Here, Shea. Duke once again for Abia Warriors. Crossfield pass, it's good. Here's Alonge, Idris. And the caller in as well was a very good cross. Just needed a touch by the striker. If you could get to it, it was straight into the hands of Okemote. Ahmed. Good skill, good composure is something we've seen a lot from all of these lads in blue. Ayola. Peter. Lovely give and go. It's Peter. And he stopped eventually. And the combination of the two Peters on the right hand side.
Peter and Peter, I really don't want they're both Peters.
Celestine in right back has a good combination play with Oyenira Peter. Who plays on that right wing forward. Buagu. Shei is looking for that pass to Alonge, wins a free kick. So playing to the final 5 minutes. The veteran Shei Oguntaya. It's got to be a booking
Definitely.
for Oyenira Peter. Just leave the ball. Leave the ball.
He got away for stamping the player first off, then went for distance, and the referee definitely got to punish you for that.
Quickly taken. Abia Warriors will come forward on the right hand side. Need support is quickly closed down. Here's Emmanuel Obuagu. Alonge has a run on the outside, elects to drop a shoulder to throw into Abia Warriors. I thought maybe it would have been a free kick.
Peter has to be careful. He has to be careful.
Yeah, he really needs to avoid being the second player to be sent off for Remo Stars in this competition. They've got a habit of picking up red cards in the Value Jet Cup Remo Stars. They've done that in the last 2 editions, as far as I can remember. I'm sure if I look through my books, they would have had it in about 3 editions, at least. picked up one in their first game and the opening game of this competition. The goalkeeper, Manuel Olisa. Oreolua. Here's Peter Ojeniro. Quickly gets away from his man. Second one, cut inside. Defending done by Obuagu. Alonge. Abia is looking to play through that press. Close down quickly, switches play to the other side. Great one, great touch as well. But the pass walked out. And Abia Warriors now progressing to the final third. Yeshe, good check. Got a chance to send the ball into the box. Got two waiting. Gonzalo goes back. It's a one-step ball. And all of the time the ball has been put there, he's been hiding behind defender. And all the balls have gone forward and straight at the goalkeeper.
I really feel he needs to work on his off-ball movements. Ahmed has kept him in his pocket almost all through the game. And as a striker, if you keep doing that, being behind the defender, you're definitely going to get a goal. And Ikeo needs to learn that early. If not, he's going to get shined by the defender.
So far, it's the defender and goalkeeper who have enjoyed all of those long balls from Abia Warriors. Maybe he should be making his run in front of the defender. Peter again looking to run at Israel. Goes down, no foul. And eventually the assistant referee calls for a free kick. The referee obliges. Final minutes of regulation time in this first half. It's Abia Warriors 1, Remo Stars 1.
Peter has been the one winning the battle between Peter and Israel, so let's see what Israel come up with in the second half.
Maybe if there was a second Israel as well for Abia Warriors, it would have been a balanced battle. Oyeniro, good shot to Celestine. On Peter to the other. Celestine Peter. Taiwo Cole. Oyeniro Peter. Oh, Peter has given the ball away. Yeah, Abia Warriors come forward. They need to find the right pass, and Ahmed steps in and puts it out of play for a corner. Good defending from the keeper. And there will be 2 minutes of additional time to play in the first half. Abia Warriors getting bodies up front. It's 8 in blue, 4 in red and white. Cross comes in. Ahmed's header. Not a very good control. He goes on to win the free kick. Israel. Israel Joseph stands over the ball. Only 30 seconds left in this half. The cross is good. Free header. And Obuagu couldn't direct it on target. That was the chance finally from a cross.
Definitely that was the chance, and free header couldn't take his chances, Emmanuel Obuagu. And for Remo Stars, let off, they were ball watching. All defenders just stood ball watching, and I'm wondering if Emmanuel had been added more direction into the header, they would have been kicking themselves in the legs, because that would have been 2-1 down at the end of the first half.
Good play through the press for Remo Stars as Abdullahi gets it again. And he's able to pick up the pass to Oreolua Agbenla. Cole. Ahmed. Good touch from Malik. Has to run in the box. Cuts inside. Runs outside again. It's good cut back! It's brilliant! Oh, it's brilliant! And it's a brace for Mahmoud Olamileko. Mahmoud has done it. Leko has provided again. And what a combination is proving to be with Malik on the side and Mahmoud in the center.
Lovely build-up play to the goal from Remo Stars. From defense to attack, deep rush and the pressure from Abia Warriors and the eye press. Lovely midfield combination. Found Malik on the far side. Lovely touch. His first touch. Went past the defender with a change of pace again. Got to the byline. Dropped it with a cut back into Mahmoud Olamileko, and his touch very light, but did the job and put Remo Stars ahead in the second half. Well deserved goal for Mahmoud, his second goal of the day, and let's put Remo Stars in the lead in this half. As well, I should mention, well deserved for them.
Yes, they deservedly go into the break with the lead. Remo Stars. It's been a performance worthy of a mind-blowing applause. They've successfully come from behind to lead this one like they did against Shooting Stars, but only it's halftime. A early goal by Chidebere Nachi was cancelled out by two brilliant goals from Mahmoud Olamileko. It's halftime here. The final game of the group stage here on match day 6 of the 2026 Value J Cup. It's Abia Warriors 1, Remo Stars 2. Second half on the way. And it's Remo Stars who are currently in the lead. And they will be hoping to start the second half the way they finished the first. Coach Olumide Aljibolade has made 2 changes. Boluwatife Adams has been replaced by Mark Apagbio. And also Hanif Sanusi has come on for Areolu Agbenla. It's a corner for Abia Warriors. And they go the short route. It's a deep cross that beats every person. And out of play for a goal kick. But if you're watching the broadcast on YouTube, we would like for you to engage and tell us what you think about the game. Let's communicate, let's interact. Let me take some of your comments. Abi Fairbab says, don't play with my team, Remo Stars. Habib Bolaji says, Tiki Taka. And ELB14 says, NNL teams go to cry, Shah. And Remo Stars come forward. Peter. Abdullahi. Kasali to Akinyele. Musa Abdullahi's pass is poor. And they recover possession on the left. Here they come forward. Remo Stars has 2 to pick. He's brought down. Should be a booking. The referee reaches for his pockets. So a yellow card to Torchuku Stephen. Anera Kingsley says Coach Olu got using 2s. You don't want to hear a story. Now Papi Kuru says let's go. Remo Stars is winning 4-1. Hanif Sanusi stands over this free kick. It's taken short and the communication wasn't quite as expected. And Abia Warriors start from short. Ball forward, echo his header. Only as far as Akinyele. And it goes to the goalkeeper, Okemute. Gentility says Remo Stars don't de para. Nabife says Remo Stars a joke to you. Noluwatosin says Remo Stars have been excellent in this match, and they come down the right hand side again. The cross is good. It's a free header. Could have been the hat-trick for Mahmoud. Was unable to direct his header on target. Abia Warriors left space in the defense. And they give the ball away again. Malik, Abdullahi, Boluwatife. Malik is brought down again by the same man who's just got a yellow card. Joe Zachariah. And he's only been on the pitch this second half. Taiwo Cole brought down, free kick. There's Shea Oguntaya, quick pass forward to looking to find Eta, and the goalkeeper, I've been thinking of what he wanted to do there. Went for the easier option, just put it out of play, Okebute. Abia Warriors trying to find answers to what these Remo Stars boys have brought today. And so far, it's not been a lot of joy for them. They will believe that joy is coming if you say so. Taiwo Cole. And that pass a little too much. Well, it's only the start of the second half, and you're wondering what exactly Abia Warriors need to do in this game if they are to get back on level terms.
It's a big question.
Caught offside there. It's a big question. First, I think they need to calm the game. You really can't play eye test with these young boys. They're definitely going to outspeed and outpace you. So you need to calm the game first of all, then try to create more. Apart from the goal that was smash and grab from Chidebere, that she was not injured and off the pitch. It's not been Abia way. It's been all about Remo Stars since that goal, and they've deservedly scored 2 goals after that. So they need to create more, calm the game, create more, and use the ball more. Let the ball do the run-ins. That's, I think, the only thing they can do. As it stands, these young boys from Remo Stars are definitely outpacing them.
And EOB 14 says Akpabio marked to score surely. Well, if he gets a time to come on, he's on the bench alongside Akani Kudus and a couple of other players. And only Wallet Deyemi says Remo Stars are playing complete football. I am loving the movement. And Alex Onwe says, wow, these guys are so technically sound and highly skilled. I think he's talking about Lekon, Malik. And Samuel Ido says it's just a pity Remo Stars is currently in the NNL. They would have taught these mediocre MPFL teams a lot of lessons. And Asakwa Okpara says, see as our preseason match day sweet. You know how we do it here at the Value Jet preseason tournament. All of the excitement, proper coverage, and we try to bring you all the pictures as much as we can, even updates and other ways to follow the tournament on our social media platform as well. And we'll try to bring you up to speed with all that is happening. Well, as funny as it might look and as lucky as it sounds, even with a loss in this game, if a loss in this game might just help Interlagos to play in the semi-finals, and that's because Rivers United, who have made their way into the semi-finals, so like they might be exiting the tournament as they have to engage in a pre-season tournament set out by the league for the top 3 sides and a couple others. So Rivers United Sports is up for grabs, and at the moment Abia Warriors won't be taking it except they get a draw in this game, because they will now have a deficit of -1 on goal difference, while Interlagos will have 0 on goal difference but same points, and that means Interlagos will be the 4th team to join Sporting, Rangers and Remo Stars in the semi-final. So there's still hope for Abia. It's not about winning anymore, it's about getting a point in the game.
Definitely, there's still hope for Abia. They have to get an equalizer here for the hope to even begin at all, and which they will stand a chance to do so right now. But definitely, Interlagos will be hoping at their own end that it stays like this so they can still be in the competition. And speaking of hope, Sam, uh, news coming reaching us now is that Shooting Stars have signed the veteran, experienced Salisu Yusuf as their technical advisor ahead of the 2026-2027 season. So means that after the game we saw earlier, there might be a little bit of changes here and there from Salisu Yusuf in the Shooting Stars squad. So let's say it goes forward, Yoli Yoli Warriors. They need all of the hope they can get ahead of the new season.
The Oluyole Warriors welcome Salisu Yusuf. He's really veteran. He's had a lot of stints with the national team, the age grade as well. And now he's been brought to Shooting Stars. He has to work with the assistant coaches. Hanif seems to have a bit of a problem from the tackle. We hope he can walk it off and get back into the game. He's such a talented player, yeah, and he's looking to do just that. So it should be good to carry on. Oh, it's how the game is absolutely just breezing by. We've seen 11 minutes in the second half already. And it's been balanced, but Remo Stars have threatened a couple of times. His Abia Warriors. Lovely give and go. Israel sets the pass out wide, looking for a cross. Hits his man, doesn't get past him, and it's a goal kick. Good defending at this stance by Peter. Oyejobi Oyeleke says, watching live from the UK. Great coverage and good commentary. Remo Stars are really playing beautiful football, and that second goal build up from the back to front is a Barcelona type of goal. Thank you very much, Oyejobi. And Oluwatosi Shikomi says, hopefully MPFL will live up to the standard that this Value Jet preseason tournament has set. The preseason game has been absolutely beautiful, he says. Thank you very much, Oluwatosi. Remo Stars still doing the business, passing from left to right. And across all the way to the back post, sees his man, breaks it down on the chest, needs support. Can't call it himself. The strike was over the top from Mahmoud, who's looking for a hat-trick, seriously.
He is. I think he definitely knows he can get one here. 2 goals already in the first half. He has about 13 minutes to get one, so definitely is. But Sammy, the man they call Kante in the middle of the park, his work rate is fabulous. The name is equal to the task.
It has been absolutely brilliant. Abia Warriors coming forward, looking for a chance of their own. They're looking to fashion out something. They haven't been too dangerous coming forward, especially since the loss of withdrawal of Chirno out. But they have withdrawn because they need to take part in the NPFL Super 6 pre-season that was organized by the league body in Josh. And so that's opened the space for one more team. And at the moment, that team is currently Inter Lagos, 11 on points with Abia, but a goal difference of 0. Abia currently have -1 because of this game. And a draw for Abia Warriors here puts them back into the top 4. So we already have 3 teams who have cemented a place in the semi-finals. Sporting Lagos, Rangers International, and Remo Stars. And how it works is, for the semi-final, it's first against fourth. And that's going to be Sporting Lagos against either of Abia Warriors and Inter Lagos. While second against third, and that's going to be Rangers against Remo Stars. A repeat of a game that already happened in the group stage. Remo Stars won that one by a goal to 0. Abia Warriors coming forward. It's the new man. Spas just a little over it. Israel Joseph. He just mistimes his control. He's giving the ball away. And Abia has gained possession back. Shea. It's a good pass. If the flag stays down, it does stay down. Crosses inside. Defender gets a foot to it. Out of play for a corner kick.
And you can see now Abia Warriors haven't calmed the pace of the game down to suit their own style of play. They've been able to pick passes well and get coordinated well, and that's what they need to do in the next 30 minutes to get themselves a chance of the semi-final spot. A corner to them. Let's see how this goes for them.
Corner kick. 3 in the box. They don't have the numbers there, and that's why they've gone short. Doko Shimaga likes to shoot, and he shoots that one out of the stands. It's a goal kick for Remo Stars. Tomi Adewale says this Leko Malik shouldn't be playing in the NNL. And ELB14 replies him, says no worry. Our management will get him due for outside country because he's not supposed to play for MPFL also self. With the tongue out emoji. Asakwa, I believe I've answered your question about Rangers. They are second. And they will play against Remo Stars if this result stays, if this scoreline stays this way. Obuagu. Joseph. And Olatosi Oshikomi says, I really want a Remo Stars by the Sporting Lagos rematch. Well, if the stars align, you have that rematch in the final, and it will be a rematch of the Niger Super 8 preseason tournament about 3 seasons ago. Hanif, good cross! Powerful header. And they are knocking on the door, Macapabio.
Some play from Remo Stars. Lovely cross in onto the end of Macapabio. His header just whiskers wide off the far post. Just like Mahmoud, before he scored 2 goals, he had 3 attempts on goal, and 3rd time he got lucky. Maybe we'll have the same for Mark.
And they come forward in the right hand side again. The cross is good on the ground this time. Now we already clear the lines. And they look to bust forward the pace. But good retreating from Remo Stars. Ahmed. And they come forward. He's got a man in the middle. Fabio this time. Goalkeeper saves. The rebound is there. Saves again. And there's a follow-up. Inevitable. The man. The magic. The moment. Mahmoud Olamileko gets us hat-trick. And as the first man to score a hat-trick in the 2026 Value Jet Cup. What a way to make your name heard.
Definitely inevitable for Mahmoud. He had been knocking since he scored the brace in the first half. And what a way to get it. Ifanyawa did everything he could to stop that, but it definitely was inevitable. 2 times, and he got the ball into the back of the net. Remo Stars 3 goals up. Now Abia Warriors definitely have a mountain to climb. And with the way the Remo Stars boys are playing, I doubt if they can climb this mountain. But that was good football from Remo Stars again. When they come at you, they come hard, and you definitely can't stop them.
Oh, you can't stop them. And they've shown that time and time again. And they've shown that they're a class above this opponent, Malik. There's the offside flag, certainly. And he's got up against Mahmoud. It's looking like he's hungry to score, and I don't think he's going to do that. Yeah, I knew he was going to be subbed off. He's done enough. He's done enough. He's been substituted and replaced by Waris Hassan. and gets a big hand from his coach and the rest of the bench. Yeah, deserve it. You get a hat-trick, you're going to be sleeping nice that night.
It was a thorn in the flesh in the hearts of the defense of Abia Warriors. They'll be glad he's off, but definitely a hat-trick hero today for Remo Stars. He only didn't get the hugs, but a standing ovation from the stands. He definitely will be sleeping good tonight and enjoying good ahead of the semi-finals tomorrow. Mahmoud Olamaleko.
Remo Stars have given away possession. Can Abia Warriors reduce the deficit? It's a poor shot by Ekoi and the follow-up by Sheyi. It's off target. Abia Warriors will be able to reduce the deficit because right now, Interlagos are going to be the biggest beneficiary of this after the withdrawal of Rivers United due to Abi Febab says, don't play. And Malik is coming forward. He's got two to pick up from. It's a heavy pass. Just too heavy. Not time from Waris. And right now, Abia Warriors are totally open. The legs with massive space. They are piercing through everything in the defense. And it's looking like a stroll in the park for Remo Stars.
They're not only open round, they're actually rattled and unsettled. I'm talking about Remo Stars, Abia Warriors. Remo Stars boys will just take the advantage to open them up in every way they can. They look very unsettled now, Abia Warriors. They're trying as much as possible to get the goal, see if they can get the equalizer. But like I said earlier, this is a mountain that they will need just not one step, but a lot of steps to climb if they eventually have to climb it.
Tosi says Mahmoud is on fire. Yes, he is. And Aviv Bolaji says the boys are playing good football. And ELB14 says he's still there in his Gotia Cup form. He scored 9 goals at the Gotia Cup, top scorer Mahmoud. He contributed to 45% of the goals that Remo Star scored in that competition. He only been scored in that competition. And he's now donning the outfit of the senior team.
I mean, I had to go watch the second goal again at half time. It was 16 touches without an interruption that led to the second goal. So this team is not just a team to watch, it's a team to follow if you truly love Nigerian football.
Abia Warriors are literally just playing to see out the time at the moment, because it looks like every time they play, they get through to the final third, it breaks down and it's danger for them at the back. Samuel Ido says Remo to the world. And Eric Kinsley says Tyrell is a big double exhaust engine, big head player. And if has a sniff, good pass. And it's caught out by the Abia Warriors defense. Heavy touch, he keeps it in play. Trying to beyond limit. Also Abdullahi has been running a lot in that midfield. He's got a lot of energy. Mopping up possession and helping his team transition. And Tayo Cole as well. Hadif Sanusi is coming forward again. He has a run on the outside, makes use of Peter. Worries. Taiwo Cole, Hanif, Peter again. And the patience and the build up to ensure that the pass is right not just crossing because you don't see anybody. They'll go back if there's no space. That's what they've done at the moment. He's gone back. Adams. Waris. Taiwo Cole. He's dispossessed. Yashai. Duke. Abia Warriors to conjure up something of their own if they can. If Yain goes shot, he's lucky. Abia Warriors still trying to find something. Steven Tuchuku, Abuago Emmanuel, Israel Joseph. Eshe Mutai on the left. Lots of bodies back defending for Remo Stars. Such discipline from the side. Everyone's behind the ball. The cross comes in. At the back post is a brilliant volley. And almost catches the goalkeeper off guard, Ocheche Ngbede. A brilliant attempt. And now that's the end of the game for Taiwo Cole, Ahmed Akinyele, and Malik Olalekun.
Good chance for Abia Warriors. That the volley could have just been better, just a little bit wide off the post. Could have just given Abia Warriors a lifeline there. But the substitutions are on. Some workaholic off, some workaholic on. Kodis Akoni, another workaholic in the middle of the park. Brought on alongside some other younger players for Remo Stars.
Precious George is one of those, and he's the one who had the effort, goes straight at the goalkeeper. And I say a lot about the attitude of these guys in Remo Stars. We saw it in the first half when they were behind, always chasing after every ball. When the ball goes out, they quickly go on to pick it, restart play. And they continued the same thing even after scoring 3. The numbers were raised for substitution and everyone was running out like they were losing the game, including the captain, Ahmed Akiere. And the discipline that's been instilled in this side is impressive to see. Here's Kudu Zakoni, another long 7 player in Remo Stars. Warid is dispossessed. Abia always come forward. On the left hand side, Choche. Tochuku. Looking for support. Has to go back. Can't go back. Duke. Boagu. Pass is cut out. Remo Stars can view from behind now. Patience. As we hit the 75th minute mark on the clock. Ooh. Okemute lucky. Just lucky there, Okemute. So he gives the ball away to the striker, but sets up nicely for him. Yeah, Remo Stars come forward now. They've got bodies pouring forward, 1v1. Precious George. Hanif. Waris. Places it over the bar. Oh, it seems like they've brought on a man who likes to shoot. I mean, he's going to try his luck a lot, Waris Hassan. And when you're 3-1 up, well, maybe there's a luxury of having those kind of chances.
Definitely, you're 3-1 up. There's a lot of confidence flowing around the players. Everyone thinks, oh, I can get the goal. I can shoot from afar and get the goal. So that's what a huge scoreline, 2-goal scoreline, a two-goal scoreline gives you confidence and expression. And even talking about discipline, Sammy, yeah, the discipline of this Remo Stars players should be given to the coach Olumide. He's done a marvelous job with these boys over the years. And you can see the results of his work in these players. The way they play on the ball, the way they are disciplined off the ball. It's just marvelous to watch every time these boys are on the pitch.
Every goal scored by Remo Stars brings about a cheer for Inter Lagos. It gives them a chance to play against their Lagos side, their Lagos neighbors in Sporting Lagos. You will face off with Sporting Lagos in the semi-final as it stands. Both sides haven't played in this competition, and it's going to be the second Lagos side that Inter Lagos will be playing at this edition of the Value Jet. They played a goalless draw against Smart City. Now they'll have a chance to face Sporting Lagos and give a taste of what is to be expected in the coming season. Should be a foul. It is a foul. Nigeria Football Stories says Mahmoud should be playing in the MPFL this season. And Abiola Akiyemi says, I just hope this boy will be the one playing for us in the NNL. I'm very sure they will come to the MPFL soon. Adebi Adesoji says, media, not too bad. Alawali Jacob says, good game from Remo. And Chinoso is asking if Remo Stars relegated. That's a pocket of fans here. And that's one thing with the fans in Ikene. Whenever Remo Stars play, whenever Beyond Limit plays, whenever Remo Stars ladies play, they always come out to support the sides. Double change for Abia Warriors. It's been the introduction of Churchill Nana and Kelechi Ogomike. They almost get caught napping again. Remo Stars throwing to Abia Warriors. Throw is long. Ekoi looking for the flick, doesn't get it. Duke and Waris clears. Final 10 minutes left to play, plus stoppages. There's Kudus Akoni. It's brought down, free kick. Chidoso Martin says that's a disgrace from Remo Stars for relegating to the second division. It's football, it can happen. Yes, Remo Stars coming forward on the right hand side. Kudus sent across, it's headed by Obuagu, throwing to Remo Stars. Basharon says, you can be sure Coach Olu is bringing excellence to the league. My concern is the fate of the club's academy, Beyond Limits FM. And Chinaso goes on to say Beyond Limits is better than Remo Stars. Good football at the moment from Abia Royals. Ochoche goes back. Steven, here's Obuagu. And they give the ball away. Goes on to recover possession and wins a free kick. Asakwa Okpara says, for me the best team in this competition is still Rivers United, just that they lack clinical strikers. Adeomi Jumo says, the Nigeria Remo Stars play a gradually improving game by game. Thank you very much. We'll do well to engage some of your comments as the game wears on. In the final 10 now, Abia Warriors, free kick. It's a late tackle. Should be given a booking. And it's a red for Boluwatife Adams. And I didn't see the yellow card come out first, so I'm wondering if it was a straight red. Or a second booking of the game. Yes. Seems like it's a second booking in the game. Remo Stars are down to 10. They've got 2-goal lead. They need to defend it now. And Abia Warriors will feel they can pounce and maybe take advantage of the numerical advantage.
Oh, they've got 8 minutes to do that. So let's see what they can bring to the table on the attack.
Worry. Ekoi. Shai shoots. And there's a clearance to the defense. By Worry Sasan. Cheoguntayo. Duke Oshimaga. Here's Emmanuel. Shoots from distance. And if that's how you want to shoot, Remo Stars will welcome it all game long.
And it's the second red card for Remo in the tournament. I was telling Mike in the previous game, usually we have a lot of red cards in the Value Jet Cup, but this isn't. We've not really seen many, but Remo has got 2, so maybe the red cards keep coming.
While I might understand the earlier one, but this Remo Stars coming forward. Precious George, Kudus, Hanif. Cross comes in, sets up nicely, looking for a space to shoot, swings his foot at it, comes into the side of the net. And it's a great effort from the substitute Marco Pabio, who is also knocking on the door and searching for a goal.
Definitely, he's searching for his goal. First work, good work from the guy on the far side to keep the ball in play on the corner line. Got the spot into Oscudus, got the cross into the box. Mark just got comfortable putting that ball into his path and past the defenders. Last strike just didn't make it onto the mark, but that was good from Remo Stars. Despite being a man down, they're not taking any chances. They still want to score more goals.
And every time Remo Stars have possession, there's always something there cooking. Here's Waris Hassan Abdullahi, who has a lot of running in his tank. Okay, Mute. He's brought it down with the first touch, but he's also giving it to the opponent. Obuagu. Nade Jones says should be a free kick there. The referee lets play go on this time. It's a friendly. You can't be giving out red cards like that. Come on, that's what I did with Joan says. And Chinoso says Nigerian clubs are playing better football now. I love it. The game has opened up, and it's Precious George running at his marker, crosses inside. It's blocked for a corner, and Abia Warriors are throwing everything in front, and there's a lot of space at the back as Remo Stars prepare 3 substitutes to come on. Joe Zachariah is one of those. There's also the introduction of Tokbe Aderalegbe and Shuaib Abdul Razak, and you can hear the applause from the fans. The man who's been running ragged in the midfield, Musa Abdullahi, has been withdrawn. There's also been the withdrawal of Peter on the right back position. And now 3 on just to see out these final stages of the game. Less than 5 minutes of regulation time to play. Remo Stars. Go shot. First time cross. It's a good header! And just misses the connection as he wanted. But it was a decent set piece strategy. And it's a throw-in.
Definitely good set piece strategy. You can see that was a training
training ground stuff from the Remo Stars boys. And you can see the mentality, Sam. Even with the red card, they're still coming at it. Normally, other teams just sit back and want to protect the 2 goals lead. But the boys here, they don't mind. They're still throwing everything to the sink, and it's credible. The work rates for 90 minutes, the way they're chasing the ball, winning the ball, the hunger to keep going at it, score more goals. It's really lovely to see.
They're coming forward again, just like they can't get enough. On the right hand side. Shot is blocked. Another play for a corner. Good effort that time from Waris Hassan.
Taking that many shots now.
Yeah.
3, 4.
And Remo Stars are looking to finish absolutely strong in this one. They've got a chance now, Kudus. Cross comes in. And it's put out of play for another corner.
I think they are using the proverb, the best form of defense is to attack. Because they are supposed to be defending, but they are attacking, which suits them a lot with just about 3 minutes or 2 minutes left to play. So, it's a comfortable zone for them.
Comfort for Remo Stars. They cross inside, they've got 3 waiting. And even at the back post can have a volley, but it lets the side foot it. And wasn't par for the effort from the new man Shuaib.
I think apart from the goalkeeper, I think every other player has been substituted.
Well, the tournament allows you to make 10 substitutions in 4 windows, excluding the halftime break, which the window that doesn't count. So you need to take advantage of that. Cross comes in for Abia Warriors. Kemote comes and got us on the second attempt. As we're playing 89, going into the 90. Let's feel your pause in the comment section. Okay, Olamide says, Sammy, is that you? Yes. Sammy Bam back on commentary duties today. I was away in the earlier 2 games, and great job done by Mike DePondit and Ariel Samuel in the opening game. And Mike DePondit as well. And Christopher Emilion in the second game. Right, Sam on the third game. Sheye Guntai with a boot strike. Okemute saves. Abiara is looking to cut back. And the ball is cleared. Habib says the right back is a flash. Speaking about Peter. Cross comes in again, all the way to the back post, brings it down. Abiara is looking for something to make the scoreline respectable at least. A dink to the back post. Who's there? Goalkeeper. Doesn't get to it. It's out of play for a corner. And Chinoso Martin says, I wish this channel will televise all the matches in the MPFL this season. Yeah, we wish.
That was a good strike from Shea. He's been trying that. We know he's got it in his locker. And Kemute was actually equal to it as well.
And Habib joins him and says, I also wish. And Habib says, even after the red card, they are still playing the opponent. Yeah, such a mentality. And Oluwatose says, Remo Stars won't buy them, even with a man down. Chinoso says, Abia Warriors are not used to playing in good fields. I don't know what you're talking about. Abife Bab says, well done, media. Thank you very much. Doing the best to give you the best of the tournament.
Kemute will eventually grow to be one of the greatest keepers we'll ever see. His command of the area, shot stopping, ball playing. It's so rare to say complete goalkeeper nowadays. And Remo Stars, albeit living the football academy, I should say, has produced quite a number of complete goalkeepers in recent years.
If you can't run, you can't compete with this young lad, says Abimbola. Cross comes into the back post. It's put out of play for a corner. Okay, Olamide says, I think MBI will air some matches. Hopefully Sammy is on board here too. If the terms are right, Sammy will be there if called upon. Because always would honor an opportunity to promote the league as best as I can. I've been on commentaries with Propel Sport for 2 seasons. Only wasn't a commentary the previous season when I had to withdraw for some other duties. So I've been on commentaries on Nigeria football, specifically the MPFL, for about 6 years now, since December 2020. I've been doing MPFL commentaries and then NNL as well. So yeah, we've given to the league. And we hope to be able to get back in good time as well. 92. It's already stoppage time, and it's certain the Remo Stars have won this one and have set up a match with Rangers International. My Sporting Lagos will play Inter Lagos. 2 Lagos sides. Waris just keeps the pressure off. And it's a good pass out forward. Precious charge on the right hand side. Has a man to beat. Cuts onto his left foot. What's he going to do? Thinks about a shot. Bends it. And it wasn't too far out. Just inches away from the upright. And how much time have Abia got left? Certainly not enough time to make a comeback in this game.
No time at all. I think this done and dusted in this game. Doesn't look like anything will happen else. Maybe goal, consolation goal to make it respectable. Apart from that, I don't think anything else can happen. Remo Stars boys have been impeccable and playable tonight. And going into the rest of the tournament, every other team at Pet will be wary of this team.
Oh, they didn't start the tournament on fire. Lost to Sporting Lagos in the opening game. Punished by 2 goals from their former player in Haruna Adi. But they've since recovered from that Remo Stars and gone on to win 3 games. A win against Rangers, this win against Abia Warriors, and one other win.
You guys are qualifying. You guys don't do.
Just giving them 9 points. Maybe one last chance for Precious George to dazzle. One last moment for Abia Warriors to defend. Cuts into his left foot. Find a pass outside. And Abia Warriors regain possession. Referee has a look at his watch. It's going to be full time any moment from now. And Habib says, commentators are really doing great. They made us enjoy this competition as a whole. Thank you very much. The entire cast and crew of commentators so far. Appreciate that comment. Myself, Samuel Bam Chevy, Michael Emiavan, Victor Okpone, Ariel Samuel, Christopher Mayonu. We really do appreciate all you've done and all your comments. Long throw for Abia Warriors. Ekoi can't get his head to it. Referee, hands in the sky, whistle to the mouth. It's a masterclass in comeback from Remo Stars. They went down to Chidiabere Nachi's strike, but they've come back handsomely, courtesy of a hat-trick from Mahmoud Olamileko. It's a game that have shown total dominance from the boys from Ikene, and they've shown that if given the opportunity, they will take advantage. It's full time, the final game of the group stage of the 2026 Value Jet Cup. It's Abia Warriors 1, Remo Stars 3. And just to read out the results for you from today, we've had 3 games today. And for all of those games, it's Doma United who lost by a goal to 0 against Rivers United. Shooting Stars and Inter Lagos played out a goalless draw. And now, Remo Stars 3-1 winners over Abia Warriors. And what that means is semi-finalists are Sporting Lagos in 1, Rangers International in 2, Remo Stars in 3, Inter Lagos in 4, due to the absence and withdrawal of Rivers United, who have exited the competition because of the MPFL Super Seeds preceding tournament organized by the league body. If not, it would have been Rivers United in fourth position. The fixtures for the semi-final: it's Sporting Lagos against Inter Lagos, first against fourth, and Remo Stars against Rangers. Rangers against Remo Stars, second against third. And those games will go down tomorrow. The timing should be 2 and 4 p.m. But do well to follow and turn on your post notification so you know when we go live in case it's earlier or later. It's been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to do this alongside Christopher Meyanu. And a big thank you to all of you who have joined the entire broadcast for today and for the entire group stage as well. We'll catch you when we come back tomorrow. And from the producers and the guys behind the camera, we say good night and see you tomorrow.